Hey Aquarius, fellow Aquarius, anyone who has their ascendant, sun, or moon in Aquarius, this horoscope is for you. And let's see what the good news is that I promise you and how you can capitalize on it, maximize, and what are the best actions and strategies. Well, you see, most of the planets are focused here, there in those kind of upper houses in your horoscope the whole of November, guys. You have Mars in the ninth house, you have the Sun, Jupiter, and Venus in the 10th house, and you have Saturn and Mercury. So we're talking about the visible planets, the major players basically that make things happen. They're all in the upper part of your horoscope, which means that you're very much in the public eye, that you're very active. We are, that, that you're busy being out there and making things happen. These are houses of your goals and fulfilling long-term goals and following material goals and fulfilling them, and gainfulness and about reputation. So yes, there's a lot of focus and a lot of support in regards to those areas of life, and you can forge forward with new such ideas and move forward with your plans in a way that turns out quite according to your expectations, because all the planets are moving direct. When all planets are moving direct, things go more smoothly, they move forward, they don't have to be revised and re-edited and stuck on for a long time. So you go ahead forward because the universe is kind of putting wind in your sails, as they say, the whole November. It's a rare period when all planets are moving forward as well. And we're not talking about Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, just the 7 visible planets. So now let's see, how is that activity going to manifest? Mars is in your 9th house for the whole November. Once every 2.5 years, Mars goes there for a month and a half. So Mars in your 9th house indicates that you can forge forward, move ahead, and have a lot of dynamic experiences in regards to something to do with foreign travel, or travel, say, on longer distance, maybe taking a plane. So that can be very active months for traveling. I'm going on a holiday, but I think I'll be working as well, because Mars rules the 10th house. It's in the 9th house, so career, while you're traveling as well, it might be a travel connected to career, not necessarily a holiday, but it's kind of very happening. You can be very active as well, and you can speed ahead, or things can speed up in regards to something to do with foreign documents, with papers that are connected to foreign residency of any sort. Higher education, you can put a lot of energy into learning something new, into higher education, or if you're trying to get into some university, you can be extremely active and proactive in procuring or having to put a lot of energy in such matters. Also, they can be, I don't know, Mars is very supportive in the sign of air, another air sign that supports Aquarius. So kind of the actions that you take now in November will flow easily with your intentions, because, Mars is making good aspect to Aquarius. And you have some new goals. 9th house is our goals, ideals for the future, that we start acting on enthusiastically and excitedly about. There might be kind of a invigorating relationships with teachers, with mentors. If you're in any career that is academic, that's educational, that's about teaching, it can be also very active month, full of new activities, and I'm planning on making a lot of educational videos for you basically around that time to utilize that energy. Okay, another thing is that your 10th house is very powerfully activated, Aquarius, with the Sun, Jupiter, and Venus, 3 benefics. Actually, Jupiter and Venus are known as the great benefic and the small benefic, the 2 best planets in astrology. They join every year in a different house for about a month. They would influence both your 10th house, and this time it's in your career house. What can I say, guys? Well, this can be a fantastic month. And actually, don't worry, because even if I do believe it will manifest for many of you already in November, but you still have till November 2018, a whole year, while Jupiter, the great benefic, will be in your 10th house, that it can manifest very powerfully in regards to vocation, in regards to career, in regards to your goals, to make them happen. But the first trigger starts from November very strongly, in an easy, in a pleasant way. And then in December, Mars will enter Scorpio, so it will become even more intense in December, things in regards to your reputation. So what can happen? New opportunities can appear, because remember, all planets are moving direct, so it's about new opportunities in regards to your career, in regards to an opportunity to improve your social status, in regards to something good can happen to you in connection to authorities or institutions with more ease. And if you want the maximum benefits, be be very proactive in regards to such matters, but be very polite and kind, and things will come easy to you. Some authority figure can support you, can help you. Some boss figure, if you want to approach your boss for something, now is the time to do. Someone in authorities, institution of some sort, because they would be looking kindly on you. People in high positions, two benefics are there, smiling on you. And career-wise, very positive time, November, for most Aquarius. There can always be exclusions, but that's a general horoscope, but, fingers crossed. And by the end of that, and actually, I think that December will also be quite pivotal in regards to your vocation, because Mars also moves there, in regards to your social status and reputation. But I think this can be two extremely positive months in that matter, and that you're easily achieving goals more, and that you receive some kind of recognition. And look, you're also going to have Mercury and Saturn in the 11th house, and it's about working towards gainful goals. 11th house is 9th house is your goals for the future overall. 11th house is specifically material, economic, financial goals that you have. So Mercury is saying here that you'll be working on some project in January, actually till January, that can turn out to be materially very gainful, but it will require extra efforts, because Mercury will go retrograde in December. So it will require editing, redoing, putting more efforts in, but it's already starting to get into action from November. And it also indicates that it will be socially more active time for you. Mercury, the planet of communication, in the 11th house, of connecting to large groups of people or friends or social activities. So we kind of a little bit will give a little bit, because maybe Saturn dried out your social life in the past couple of years. It's been there. Maybe you were just too focused on achieving material goals or working hard on something, and because of that, maybe there was kind of a decrease, or maybe some friends left, or your social environment was a bit more, kind of work focused rather than fun focus. But now Mercury will put a little bit more of lightness, of breeziness there. And there is a great aspect happening between Uranus, it's in your 3rd house, our 3rd house, and Saturn and Mercury in our 11th house. And by the way, both Uranus and Saturn are planets that rule Aquarius. So we can expect as Aquarius to be highly supported this month. Usually I see how the material part, energy of life is going by looking at the traditional planet. So Saturn, for you guys, is strongly supported by Uranus. So some kind of a long-term goal you've been working on, or some long-term dream or goal that you have, a gainful goal, or something to do with acquiring recognition of some sort, which is all about the 11th house, will receive support now. Through the planet Uranus. You can receive more public exposure. Uranus is about big groups of people. In regards to that goal, you can receive more public appeal as well. You can receive more some kind of innovation that you do through internet, through media, through new technologies, Uranus, that can help you reach out certain goal that you've had for yourself, that can help you reach bigger audiences. Both houses, the 3rd and the 11th, are about communicating, getting in touch, business contacts, marketing, advertising, proclaiming your ideas, reaching audiences of some sort, making connections, making business transactions. So all those things are flowing well, and you're incorporating new strategies with old ones without destroying the old ones, and that works great. So commercial activities, new commercial activities, new ideas for marketing, Uranus, new stuff, 3rd house marketing, managing, organize, advertising of any sort. So all such new ideas or new contacts that can come, and associates in your life that kind of help you build upon an old goal that you have of yourself, an old material, financial goal that you have, or just life goal that you have, that they help open new windows and reach bigger audiences of some sort. Or maybe a friend, 11th house, can help you achieve some commercial success more, or maybe an acquaintance that is older or more experienced, which is Saturn. 11th house acquaintances can help you, can bring into your attention some new interest, some new skill that can be more marketable, that can be more profitable as well in the long term. And also it's about integrating something new with something old, without ruining the old, without breaking the old structures. So building upon old structures, Saturn, through integrating something new, Uranus, whether it's technology, whether it's innovation, whether it's a new structure of some sort, or new innovative way of doing things, or new skill that you acquire that builds upon your already established skills and abilities, which is Saturn. Some kind of, as I said, communications and contact and interactions with others will be the source of support that comes through this 120-degree, very supportive, positive aspect. That will be the source of, so making business contacts or friendships or connections and building bridges is what gives you this support, in November, the whole of November. Or it can just mean, for some of you, 3rd house is learning, studying, that learning something new can help you achieve goals of your some sort, or there can be new communication that comes, or missing piece of information that comes to you suddenly that helps you complete some goal of yours, or maybe some new some contacts. 3rd house is contacts, some peace, someone gets in touch with you that comes with a new idea somehow for you that can be financially gainful in the long run. Okay, there are hundreds of ways it can play out. I tried to mention the most interesting ones, but definitely be open to new ideas, but without scrapping the old things. Build upon the old things with those new ideas. That's what's going to be extremely beneficial, and you're going to see it manifest in the coming month for your Aquarius. So thank you so much. This thing will not repeat again, Saturn trine Uranus, for many, many years. So use it. And Uranus being you as well, and Saturn being structure and being stability, it can help you create more. Uranus can help you. Saturn can help you bring more structure, stability, sense of security in your life for the future. And Uranus can also help you bring some innovation that stabilize and make the structures and the security in your life even more stable. So anyway, thank you so much. And I will see you next month. And don't forget to check those courses and webinars. And of course, the discounts that we're making for Halloween.